If you wish to ask a further question, could you raise your hand, please? Okay, up at the back here.
We can't hear you, Gareth Russell Crowe. Don't like on you, idiot.
Gareth Davis of the Daily Telegraph. No.
No.
It's a question for Tyson. It's a double-edged question in a way.
You don't need to hold the mic because it's not working.
Too far away.
Were you surprised how long it took to get the rematch on? And given you're a student of the game, do you believe, having watched Wladimir for all these years, that he is capable of changing his style of fighting and he can bring it to you on the night?
Well, as I'm a historian on heavyweight boxing, I'll give you a historian answer, Russell Crowe. Right? Did Larry Holmes change his style at 36 or 37 when he lost his titles to Michael Spinks the first time? He didn't change his style because he couldn't. He was only ever going to do the same thing. So if the great Larry Holmes can't do it, how can the great Klitschko do it? Impossible. You can't teach old dogs new tricks. Simple.
And do you think that some... Oh, hello.
Yes, you're there now. Happy days.
And do you think if he does come out and try and fight you in a different way, that it will play into your hands?
Most definitely, because Vladimir's not a fighter. As I said before, in all the build-up, no matter what I said came true. And I'll tell you it all once again, he's a manufactured, built-up boxer. So when you've got a manufactured boxer, he ain't a natural fighting man like me, yeah? He can't change his style, so if he wants to come and have a dogfight in the middle of the ring, well, he's asking the right man, isn't he, to do that? So I highly doubt, though. But he could come and give it his last hurrah, like I'll have a few swings and I'll take one and go over. So don't be surprised if that does happen. If he does come out swinging to give it his last go for a few rounds, I'll just chin him, won't I? Simple.
Wladimir, could you respond to that as well, please?
Is it Nostradamus sitting here on the right side of me, speaking that he knows life and boxing and all of this?
Sort of, yeah. Sort of. Because my grandmother was a gypsy and she read fortunes. And I can read you like a book because you're a colleague.
Listen what I'm
That's why, right? I told you the first time you was going to pull out, the next day and you did. Then I told you I was going to outbox you, make you look daft in Germany, and I did. So I must be a Nostradamus, mustn't I? You couldn't knock a wank out, mate, never mind me. How are you going to knock me out? You've got to hit me to knock me out, haven't you? Have you not watched the fight backwards? You hit me about 3 times in 12 rounds. You can't land any punches. So if you overextend yourself or try, I'll knock you out. So be my guest. Any more questions for Wladimir?
Hi, I've got a question for Tyson. It's Ben Myers from the New Statesman.
Well, thank you, Ben.
You told some of us earlier that you were planning on emigrating to America.
Yes, that's right.
And that this was going to be your last fight in Britain. Can you
right.
confirm that? And also whether it's important to you that if it is your last fight in Britain, that it's here in Manchester. Okay.
Uh-oh, someone's in trouble.
I wasn't told it was embargoed.
Go on, Russell Crowe, hit him.
John. Anybody else, please? Yes, got another one down here.
Michael Gaffney, TalkSport. Question for Wladimir. Do you feel you owe it to the integrity of the boxing game, the boxing sport, that you put Tyson, given what you've said about his views, back into his place and take the belts off him?
Could you repeat that again? I'm sorry, I didn't get it.
Do you feel you owe it to the integrity of the sport of boxing that you beat Tyson, given the views that he's expressed that you've talked about previously?
Am I upset about it? I mean, I think I did say it. I said what I said, and you know what? It's definitely something that affects sweet science and boxing. And boxing has a certain image. And I would like to see boxing as sweet science with a good image that everybody can follow, get into the ring, get their emotions in the gloves and the fists, and just be an athlete and be respectful.
Another question, please.
Wladimir, got a question for you. Sorry. What makes you believe, after losing Germany in front of, you could argue it's like a second home to you, where everybody's loved you, that you can beat Tyson in Britain on pretty much his own patch, where most of the fans are going to be his?
Well, I'm expecting when I'm going to walk in this arena that most of the fans are going to be for Tyson Fury, and this is his hometown. This is his home, his arena, so to say. I'm actually very happy that this fight, this revenge, is going to be staged here and not in Germany, Ukraine, or the US. I love the matter of fact, and this is matter of fact that all the fans are going to be on his side. I know I have hardcore Klitschko fans, which are also going to be here. But you know what? The majority is obviously at this place going to be rooting for Fury. I will have definitely more motivation than I ever had, especially to fight at the home base of my opponent.